I move to mining of minerals. We spoke about coal all the while, now we talk about minerals. Minerals, the sectoral reform that we want to bring in order that we have a boost given for growth of the sector, better employment potential, and bring in state-of-the-art technology, is to now have a seamless composite exploration come mining come production regime. Earlier, somebody was doing the exploration, someone else had to again come and undergo the whole process of auction, bids and so on to start the mining, and then once the mining activity starts, the production is subsequent. All these were dealt with in separate silos. So now what is being suggested is for ease of everybody participating and also the stakeholders, a seamless composite exploration come mining come production regime is being brought in. So there is no uncertainty for somebody who invests a big quantum of money for exploration whether he'll be able eventually to even to mine the mineral. So that system is going to make it easy. 500 mining blocks would be offered through this open transparent mechanism. And if I take the example of aluminium, the way in which things had happened, the prevailing by the prevailing setup, if somebody wants bauxite, which is a necessary raw material for aluminium, he had to go for an auction for bauxite. And then he would realize that he doesn't have enough power to generate, or power supply is erratic. Then he would turn around saying, can I have some coal from somewhere? If he doesn't get it, or if he doesn't have enough power supply, he ends up sitting with the raw material but not being able to produce aluminium. So many such people had left this country and gone and invested elsewhere because of these mismatched policy. So what we are now taking the example of aluminium telling you is joint auction of the necessary two, like bauxite and coal, will happen so that it can enhance aluminium industry's competitiveness and will help aluminium industry now to reduce electricity costs, because they would be given the coal, they can gasify it and then use it, or use it in the other way. So that is one major step that we want to take in order that the mineral sector is better facilitated. And then we would also like to remove the distinction between captive and non-captive mines. So that will also help in transferring of mining leases and sale of surplus and sale of unused minerals. So I've had a mine given to me, I've taken some mineral out of it, but later I've lost interest, I don't have the capacity anymore. The left unused mineral lies there, nobody else benefits out of it. So now we are permitting them to transfer the mining lease so that whoever is interested in using the rest of it, which has been kept there, meaning which is lying there unmined, they can also use it, so the country can benefit from it. Then the Ministry of Mines is in the process of developing a mineral index for different minerals. The process is ongoing. Then a rationalization of stamp duty, which is payable at the time of award of mining leases, is also happening. So these two slides have clearly told you about the various reform steps that we're taking in order that this country, which is rich in minerals, gets timely served by the availability of the minerals for the industries to benefit from.